Okay. Well, that kind of stunk. Okay. I think we're back now. Are we back? Are we back? I hope so. Okay. Let's see. I hear me. Let me know if we're back. Well, looks like you can't do Minecraft. Oh well. I gave it a shot. You know what we might do? I had thought of this while I was upstairs. Maybe we can just watch a video and react to it. Hello, Red Chaos. Yay. Awesome, awesome. Okay. Maybe we can just watch a video. That actually might work out better instead of playing a game. I gotta look into that and see what's going on. That probably is what caused it to crash, is what I'm assuming. I don't know. Maybe we can just watch a video or two or something. Just a second. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. Spectre messaged me and said that it went down, but I think it was probably because of Minecraft being up, is what I'm assuming. At least that's what I think. So, not gonna take that chance again. We'll do something else. It's fine. We can react to something else. We can do a video or something. So, y'all let me know. Yay! Cool. Okay. Yeah, I think it was the Minecraft. At least that's what I'm assuming. I don't know if that for sure, but that's what I'm assuming anyway. So, instead of that, let's do something else. Learned our lesson. Hold on, let me message somebody else here. Give me a second. Where she at? Okay. All right. Sorry about that, guys. I do remember Java Edition having some oddities, may be mistaken. You know what? You're probably right, because that's, yeah. I mean, this is honestly the first time that on this particular computer that I've ran Minecraft on it, and I wasn't sure, and I should have tested it out before, but I just figured that it would work because I saw Mr. Huck do it a few times, and I have done it a few times offline, but I've never done it while streaming, obviously, but it's okay. Lesson learned. All good. At least we know. So, no problemos here. See if we can get some people back, hopefully. So, one of the streams that I do want to do at some point, and I may be able to do it this week, I'm not sure yet. I want to try my hand at a tier list and see how that goes. I don't know yet though. I don't know, because I know that some people are probably getting sick of it, and I get it, but also at the same time I want to do my hand at it and see what all I can come up with and see who wants to join me for it. So maybe I can get a few people on there. Okay, let me look for a video or something that we can watch while we're waiting. Oh, Miss Aiko is going live here soon. Or she probably is live right now. Okay. Let's see if we can find something to watch. Any of you interested in possibly watching ReviewTechUSA on Camelot's channel? He was on Camelot's channel last night. Anybody interested in that? I'd be down for that if anybody wants to watch that. If anybody wants to... Yeah? Okay. Yeah, we can watch that. So, for those of you who don't know, Camelot331 is another content creator. He does a lot of like different types of videos and stuff like that, but mostly he does, or he's known for, doing like exposés, if you will, on like companies like GameStop, you know, and he talks about some video game stuff here and there, but he more so here lately, he's been doing a lot of different interviews. And one of the people he's had Boogie on, Boogie 2998. I say his name too fast. He had Boogie on, I think sometime last week before the fight between him and Wings. And just yesterday or last night, he had ReviewTechUSA on. He had Rich on to talk about the fight between him and the Quartering and Jeremy. And those two have worked together quite a bit off and on. Rich, I know Camelot has been on Rich's stream, and you know, I can remember. I don't think that Rich has ever really been on Camelot stream, but he was on last night for a little bit, and they got to talking about some stuff, being boys, you know, and they've known each other for a while, so they have a little bit of a dynamic too there. So let me get that booted up here. Give me just a minute. And let me, you know what? Hold on. Let me answer this message here real quick. Anybody is going to join me, they better do it now. Okay, so let me get that pulled up here. I watched a little bit of this earlier, but I didn't get to watch all of it. So we're gonna kind of watch it together a little bit. Give me just a second. No, that's not what I wanted. Hold on. Give me just a second here. My Internet Explorer is just all over the place. Aiko is live now. Maybe we can watch her. Okay, give me this.
if I don't, and I do the same.
Okay. Ah! Hold on. Camelot has a sick opening right now. It's hilarious. I want you guys to see it. Give me just a second. There we go. Okay. All right. So put a 1 in the chat if you're ready for this. I had to. I'm sorry. We can... I'll put a link in the description for Camelot 2. You know what? There's one thing I want to do real quick. Real quick. I'm going to do something real quick. Okay, Mater, Battle Puppet, and Red. Need you to type something out for me. Just type out hi, whatever you guys want to type out. I don't care. Can you do that for me? Before we get started on this, I want you guys to do that for me real quick. And also, guys, if you wouldn't mind tweeting this out if you have Twitter, I'd appreciate it too. Because Battle Puppet, you do. Mm-hmm. Now, Mater and Red, need you to do the same thing, please. Why'd you get a notification? For what? Me going live again? Oh, probably because of the issues that I was having. I don't know. I tweeted it out again that we were live again. That probably could be why. You know what I need to do? I need to get D-Max in here if I can. I'm gonna message him real quick. I think having D-Max in here would be really fun. Oh, you know what I need to do? Hold on. I need to put the link in here. Real quick. Sorry, guys. I'm slack-a-lacking. Hold on. I gotta put the link in here. Give me a second. Let me put the link in the description real quick. Give me a minute. I need a link. Hold on. Share. Wait, what I could do? I could do that. Here we go. Nope. Dang it. It's not what I wanted. Hold on. Ah! I suck at this. Oh well. It happens. This happens. Okay. Let me go back to it. Okay. So. No. Really? Oh my goodness me. I'm losing my mind. Hold on. Okay.
I do this.
There we go. Okay. A wild minxie appeared. Hello. Hello. Hello, minxie. Right? Streamer fails? I know, right? I am like epic failing right now. Thank you all for putting up with me. I appreciate it. Hi, Minxie. Oh, I'm so happy you came. Thank you. Thank you for coming. You get some fruit? Oh, what kind of fruit? That sounds awesome. All the fruit. So, funny enough that you actually came. I was getting ready to watch the Camelot331 interview with Mr. Richard. I love it. When Rich's ears, when Rich gets mentioned, you when Rich gets mentioned, a wild Meeksy appears, right? I'll try and pop on when I can. Ooh, nice. Mixed tropical? Ooh, very nice. Very cool. Oh, I'm sure that your fruit, since you're in Florida, is wonderful. I love Florida. I know. I love Florida. Florida is technically, I call it my home away from home. I know not a lot of people think that way. But yeah, those who are natural Floridians are like, what? But yeah, I love Florida. Well, damn, I guess I gotta do this one too. Yeah, this one, I only watched part of it, earlier today, but it was really funny. For those, like I said, for those of you who don't know, Camelot331, he's a good dude. I've been watching him for a while. He has been doing a lot more interviews here lately, and this one he did last night with Rich. And him and Rich go back. Oh, they go back quite a ways. They've known each other for a while. Rich has always advocated for Camelot, and Camelot has always advocated for Rich. They've been really good buddies over the last few years. So, yeah, they're super cool with each other. But he did an interview with Rich last night about just some different topics, and mostly it was about the fight with the quartering, and things of that nature. So I figured that we could watch that and enjoy. So, put a 1 in the chat if y'all are ready. Put a 1 in the chat. Yeah, Spectre is everywhere. Yes. I feel stalked. He's watching from all over the place, Minxie. You know this. Oh! I'm so happy that you're you're here, Minxie. Oh, that makes me so excited. All right. Spectre! Gosh dang it. You get Minxie to clap your cheeks. Okay. All right, we ready? Here we go. Yes, Miss Minxie, I am fangirling, and you know why? You know why? Because I have been watching you now for, I told you this, for, since you started, and the fact that you are in my stream right now is completely blowing my mind. I'm just saying. Like, I okay, I'm gonna stop. But I love you and I appreciate you. And yeah, mwah, that's all I'm gonna say without going overboard. Anyway, here we go. So yes. That's awesome intro. Right? His intro is amazing. Yes, I am a huge fan of you, ma'am. I have been watching you, yes, since you started. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Like no joke, since you started. The fact that you are in my stream right now is blowing my mind. Like no joke. I'll jump on stream so Minxie, if you want me to die like of absolute excitement, then yeah, that's what's gonna happen when you do. Just saying. Actually getting to talk. Oh, okay, I'm done. Oh, Minxie. Oh, I love you. Reminds me of when she watched one of my earlier videos. Nuts, absolute insanity. Well, you know what? The thing is, I get it, yeah. And when she watched Spectre's video too, I'm sure that was like, you know, an absolute honor. But yeah, it is. I've only ever knew of K-Hug because I knew she was a regular in Xylee's chats. Yes, that is true. But yeah, that's I've been, you know, not just Xylee, of course, but you know, Chris and Ark, and I was in Minxie's, of course. But to be fair, I think that I was in Minxie's chat and Chris's chat a while ago, like when they first started out, when the whole tickled television thing was going on. So, because I thought that was all craziness. Still to this day, I think it's craziness. But yeah. Oh, I'll have you on stream. Oh, Minxie, you are literally giving me all the feels right now. Oh, okay, I need to calm down. Anyway. Yeah, I bet you did, Spectre. I bet you did. I don't doubt it. Like, oh, oh my god. Okay, here we go. All right, enough fangirling. Okay, here we go. This opening kills me.
Are you guys aware that we almost see no titties in movies anymore, and we only see titties? Hey, anyone notice this?
I love how that's part of his opening to the stream now. Is this was not that long ago. I'm not 100% sure when it was. It was like a few months ago. He was at a con, I think, with Boogie, and he said this. I think he was asked this or something, or it was a topic of that somebody had brought up. But he brought this up like out of what seemed like out of nowhere. I'll have to find the original footage if there is one. But yeah, he brought this up, and I just thought it was the funniest damn thing.
The man with his birds and his beautiful self is here today, boys.
Look at that man.
Can you
Look
believe
at all
it?
that man.
Holy
Believe it.
fuck, why does my camera look like it's 6 miles away from me?
Look at both of these men. Oh, and check out Rich's name. Look at Rich's name. Look at Rich's name. Oh my god. I'm cooler. Yes, you are cooler. Yeah, you have been watching me almost since the beginning. Yes, I have, Minxie. Yes, I have. Mm-hmm. I've known about K. Hector Chris, but only got to meet her through Madame Hellfire. She's an awesome person. Oh, Pidgey. You're adorable. Thank you. Let's see, Spectre. Cody is awesome, yes. Spectre, I will get you again. See, Chris needs to learn from Camelot on how to actually twerk. Yes, Battle Puppet, yes. And Pigeon, yes. Yes, 100%, yes. Well, if I wasn't subbed already, I would have definitely subbed. Yes. Chris fails everyone. I wouldn't go that far, but I guess. Oh, that's funny. Write that name. Minxie, before we proceed, I have to know what you think of this name. Of Rich's name. I have to know what you think. Hi, Mr. Gamer. And Nintendo Mail. Hello, Nintendo Mail. Right? Isn't that name amazing? I saw that when I was watching it earlier, and I just about died laughing. I'm like, of course he did. Of course. Doesn't surprise me. Okay, here we go.
Someone was they were saying that they were right on side scrollers. You see my other mic, you see everything. Holy all right, anyway, I'm sorry.
You look great. It's fine as long as I see your face somewhere.
Yeah, I'm a beautiful man, so
Well,
that's
actually,
fine.
if we
He
end up
is.
doing Naked Snake, which is likely, because we're already the Daracuda, Samantha, the super chats are rolling in. If we do that, it'll just give us more of your glorious body, and I'm all for that. I vote for that, actually.
Yeah, well, man, I still look like 3 scoops right now. That'll change, but I'm 3 scooping it. Who's actually said that before? They said that about Boogie, El Presador, and Boogie. It's true. We look like 3 scoops. 3 scoops of hairy vanilla ice cream.
Dude, speaking of 3 scoops of Boogie's ass, did you watch the fight with him and Wings?
Yeah, dude, I'm proud of both of them.
Hold on. There's somebody in my chat. May 1st blow thy load. Oh my god. My sister finds Camelot annoying, which basically means she finds him cute. First of all, welcome May 1st blow thy load. Thank you for coming. Appreciate it. Secondly, yeah, your name's amazing. Not gonna lie. Mm-hmm. What? Hello, Ruin Leon. What's going on, dude? How are you? Good to see you. Nice to see you, sir. Yeah, we're watching Camelot331 and interviewing Rich of ReviewTechUSA for the I'm assuming for other topics, but mostly for the quartering fight. Dick's out for Harambe. Harambe did nothing wrong. Oh Lord. Oh my god. What is this turning into? I love it, don't get me wrong, but yeah, Camelot is from Alabama, I believe. I think. Hi, and thanks. I found you on Rich's stream. Oh, okay. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you for coming. That is awesome. Someone made a joke. He sounds like a Southern Kermit the Frog. Yeah, a little bit. No, he's from Alabama. Or he lives in Alabama. I don't know if he's from there, but he lives there currently. He's an Alabama boy. So, give me a second here. Alright, let's continue.
Man. I think it's, I mean, I had a feeling Wings was going to clap cheeks, and he did. But
yeah, he did.
Like Boogie said, dude, he was in a wheelchair like a few years before. That's how he had to get around. You know what I mean?
Yep. Yeah, dude. Boogie was on the show like 2 weeks ago, and I was like, I'm gonna be honest. I watched Wings train, and I've watched you train, and Wings looks real tight. Like he looks like kind of like a boxer, which is really strange because he's got all this body mass. And then Boogie kind of looked like he was kind of cosplaying as a fighter, you know what I'm saying? And
yes.
And Boogie agreed. He was like, "Yeah, I'm probably gonna die." And I was like, "Yeah."
Yes, it's true. I gotta give him credit, man.
And then
at least Boogie was self-aware that he was gonna I'll give him that. But you know what though? That fight, anybody that saw that fight, right? It was really truly cool. And you know why? And to me personally, and I said this before, to me, the fight was significant in several different ways. One, it was to show that it doesn't really matter what size you are, but that you have the heart and the tenacity to do this. Secondly, to show that Boogie and Wings can get out of that locale shadow, and to show that they actually can do this and they actually really took it seriously, and that they really worked their hearts out to fight and to make this happen. Even Keemstar even said, I think it was on Side Scrollers the other day or last week or somewhere around there, he didn't even expect for this to happen. That he was anticipating for everything to fall through, I bet. And for him and for Boogie and Wings to just be like, nope, not doing it. But they both pulled through. And they both did it. And they both did really great. It was a great thing. Yes, exactly, Minxie. Yes, it was a good, positive thing. Exactly. And it showed that it showed growth for both Boogie and Wings in terms of them doing the fight. They actually fight it. The actual fight itself was so bad. True. True. I think, unfortunately, I was only able to see the third round, I think. But yeah, that was... I went back and watched the rest of the fight, but yeah, it's true. But it's still it's the whole principle of the thing, the fact that they actually went out and actually did something about it and actually, showed what they can do. I mean, you got to give credit where credit is due. They did it. And with Rich, oh God, I hope that the Rich and quartering fight will be here in the States. If it's in London, I'm gonna be heartbroken, but guess what, I'm gonna try to find a way to go. I'm gonna do it. I have to, I have to see this fight. Does anyone know if Boogie's boxer shorts fell to the ground asking for a friend? I truthfully, May 1st, I don't know. I did not see them fall to the ground. I saw them get loose and that they had to stop the fight to tie them. I did not see them fall. So I can't speak to that part. Um I'm glad for Wings and Boogie for achieving what most couldn't believe. Oh, excuse me, what was possible. They put a lot of heart into the work on making this happen, and I give them a lot of respect for it. Exactly. Exactly, Pigeon. Exactly. I don't even watch them, and I'm glad that Boogie and Wings are turning their lives around. Exactly, Battle Puppet. Yes. 100%. Yes. Yes. They both have shown you can come out of whether this was a silly fight or not. To some people, it probably was, but to them, it meant a lot more. And they both did amazing. Boogie's Attire, sponsored by Flex Tape. PG! Y'all are gonna kill me by the end of the stream, I'm telling you. Alright, let's continue.
We watched it and he died. And then, but the most demoralizing part is when he's getting punched in the face and then his pants fall down like it's a freaking comedy sketch.
Like it's Mike Tyson's Punch Out.
Yeah, King Hippo.
Yeah,
God.
that was the thing. And then you had to hit him at the belly button. They had the thing on it with the. But dude, like, I just feel like both of them now, though. I didn't. If I cut you off, I'm sorry.
Very good.
It kind of changed their outlook and changed their audience's outlook. Like Trolls, Wings Trolls shut down their fucking channels.
Yeah,
they're like, we don't. He's not a like. They just said, I give up. Where he's not a lolcow enough anymore. I have to close up shop. I have to go ride Uber to be in my side hustle now.
Yeah. When I didn't know that part, but when Rich said that, I'm like, oh, I totally believe it. I totally do. Because I mean, not just this fight, but when Wings came back and actually did his first live stream, oh, dude, he made bank. He made bank. Like, everyone and anyone was there congratulating him and telling him that he did great and all that, and he totally 110% deserves it. If Boogie were to do a live stream, he deserves it too. But Wings did his a couple days ago, and he totally deserved everything with it. It was great. And the other thing with Wings, though, too, see, I'm not as familiar with Wings as I am Boogie to a certain degree, but the thing with Wings, though, is that I'm starting to get a lot more respect for him and for Boogie more so, too, because of what they have done with this. Like, this was the best thing that they probably could have ever done.
Yeah, dude, it was so beautiful. And I'm gonna be honest, I've never really had an opinion on Wings. I just thought he was entertaining, and he blocked me years ago because I said V6 Mustangs were trash. So he blocked me a long time ago. But other than that, I was like, whatever. And
hold on, give me 1 second. I saw the bits of it. That was incredible, right? Yeah, it is. Totally is. Alright, I'm gonna get some fruit and head to bed. Have a good stream, lady. We will work out some stream stuff in the future about having you on. Oh my god, Minxie, I would love it. I would love it. Oh, yes, please. Yes, please. Thank you, Minxie. Thank you. Thank you for coming. Good night. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. I'm not fangirling. No, not at all. No. Oh, I'm so happy. Oh, I'm so happy. Okay. All right, let's continue. Can you guys still see it?
he committed to that fight. He kicked the ass, and then when he got out, he like dedicated it to his cat that had passed away. And he said he don't know if he'll get in the ring again. It's all up to his wife. He loves his family, and it's made me think of his name, Wings of Redemption.
He got his redemption.
And it came full circle.
Yep.
And he is now in every single person, including my goofy ass. And it's hard to change my mind. I'm like, I kind of freaking love Wings now.
And the thing about him and Boogie that I've seen, and it's growth on both of their parts, is they've become more self-aware and they realize their flaws. Yeah. It took me a long ass time too. I was just someone on Twitter said you used to be like the same way as DSP, and I'm like, yeah, kind of, you're right, but you learned, and it's like I see them learning, and it's awesome because I don't think they're bad dudes. I know they have said dumb shit, so have I. I have said cringe stuff. I know the whole thing with Wings that everyone's going to bring up, and yes, I don't agree with what he said, but I like seeing people grow. And when you see people grow, it's a good thing. Doesn't mean that we've been perfect. I can't be like Jeremy's gay black dads, but
dude, it's.
Oh my god, that's why I love Rich so much. Oh, I love him. He's not wrong in that at all. He's not at all. It's like I said, seeing them grow is amazing. Even Rich has said he's a reformed locale too. Exactly, Battle Puppet, exactly, yes. To some degree, he still considers himself to be a locale. I don't think that he is, but that's just me. But yeah, no, totally. Rich is self-aware, and that's what makes him great. He's self-aware of how he is and who he is, that he makes it into his content, and that's what makes him so great, is he can laugh at himself, and he can make fun of himself, and he can come up with this canon behind him that his fans can get behind, because, again, he's self-aware of who he is, and he's never denied it. Did he, from what I've heard, did he try to maybe deny it in the beginning or didn't want to accept it? Sure. I'm sure to a certain extent he did, because, he didn't really quite know how to handle it. But, look at him now and look where he's at now. It's what the self-awareness of who Rich is got him to where he is now. He's one of the biggest YouTubers and one of the, I don't know if you want to go as far as to say legendary, but he is one of the old school YouTubers of, the early 2010s that has lasted for as long as he has. And I think Camelot is in the same club. That Camelot has been around for a while. The both of them, Rich in particular, is self-aware of who he is, and that's what makes him great, is, he knows who he is, and he owns it. I think Rich made me 10% more gay. Oh! Okay. Alright then. Well, good for you, May 1st. Yeah. I can see that. I subbed to him years ago and unsubbed but him. Then versus now, he's completely different now, right? Yeah. He, with what Rich has gone through over the last few years, I can see why he has changed and tried to attempt to make himself better. I think what really did it for him, in my personal opinion, was how he handled the whole Tickle television thing. That was astronomical. Like, that in some way, shape, or form, and he even said it in one of his streams, that really catapulted him and really boosted his career. And he, to me personally, and I think that some people may agree, if Minxie was still here, I would think that she would agree too, that he could not have handled that better. He did what he could with it, and the lies and everything that were coming across from Quantum were just, beyond anything. And yeah, I mean, I wouldn't even know what the hell to do after that, to be honest with you. Hi, Ginger! How are you, ma'am? Welcome. We're going over the interview that Camelot331 did with Rich or ReviewTechUSA of his upcoming fight with the Quartering. Because we love Rich here and Camelot. We love them both. How are you, ma'am? You know what I need to do? Give me a second. There you go. There you go. All right, let's see. Okay. All right, let's continue.
It's a hard way to look at things for most people because I root for everybody, and like I mean, there was people in the chat before we started. They're like, I don't like Rich at all. I'm not gonna watch this episode. You shouldn't have Rich on. And I'm like, for one, Rich has been cool as hell to me for years, and we're friends. And I don't. That's where it ends for me. Like I don't care about anything else. Rich is cool as hell, so I'm bringing him on. It's gonna be great. But some people can't. They just can't look past that, and they want those people to fail. And I've seen friends go from no subs on YouTube to like 100K because they just pushed through, and I like could not have been happier for these people. You know what I'm saying?
And I think the problem is that people take this YouTube shit too seriously. Like, yeah, I have issues with Jeremy, but I know he's going through shit with his dad and a friend of his past. So I wish him the best. Like, dude, it's not that fucking serious. Like, has he said stuff and made up stuff about me before that pissed me off? Yes, but I'm fine. Like, my lights are on, my bills are paid. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. I'm doing okay. Like,
yeah, exactly. Despite the fact of what Jeremy has said about Rich in the past, Rich is willing to let that go because that's how he's not. This is not a pun in any way, shape, or form. He's trying to be the bigger man, you know, and trying to prove that, you know, he's above all that, and he is. You know, yes, has he made videos of Jeremy or the Quartering talking about him and doing things of that nature? Yes, he has. Of course he has. But he's willing to look past that given the fact of, you know, stuff that has happened in their personal lives, and he's willing to let that go. And I will give Jeremy credit where credit is due. It does seem like he is willing to look past that too. From what I've seen anyway. Now, granted, I don't know what all has Jeremy done. I don't follow him on Twitter, and I don't really watch his channel anymore. But from what I've seen, Jeremy has, like, kind of laid back on the, you know, bullshit that he used to do to a certain degree. So I will give Jeremy credit for that. I will. That he's actually kind of let all that shit go. So, PewDiePie did a similar thing where he made his own canon, where he ironically bullied his black pug, antagonized the barrel props in Amnesia, and made characters out of his pets in Minecraft. Oh, did he really? Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, I can actually kind of see that. Yeah. Well, I mean, you live and you learn, I guess, is the best way to put it. I'll be here, but I gotta lurk. Okay, Ginger. Okay. And yes, you got a wrench, ma'am. Mm-hmm. You special. Forgiveness can go a long way. Exactly. And kindness, yes. Exactly. 100%. Yes, I agree. And that's why I give them credit where credit is due, you know, and I give people credit where credit is due. You know, stuff on the internet can get so convoluted sometimes that you don't know what is real and what is fake or what is just for content and what isn't. You know, I get it. I'm starting to learn that to a certain degree, but I really truly think that with Rich, he's a real dude, and so is Camelot, and they're both just dudes, you know, who are just trying to make content and trying to make people happy and make people laugh. You know, that's how I look at it. Give me a second. All right, here we go. Let's continue.
Like, shit happens, and it's not that serious.
Okay, that's actually a great thing. Actually, let me read this super chat before he freaking. I see him yelling at me. Daracuda, Rich tomorrow. This bird has a hole. Let's get into it. Love you both. I'm ready for the double shirtless men. Thank you, Daracuda. I love you. You're goated. Your beard is beautiful. I wish you were here. Rob's here. I wish you were here. Thank you, Daracuda. Samantha, starting off with a damn go, boy. Love you. I appreciate you, Samantha. You're goated as hell. Noah Sanders, my boy, says forever and always the best podcast intro. This can never be topped. We definitely don't see titties in movies, and I am so tired of it. I watched a Russian movie the other day, a Russian movie about zombies, and there's this like hot girl in it, and she's like, you know, kind of an asshole. And like in the second scene, she just takes the top off, and the movies fall out and hit the floor. And I was like, I couldn't. It was like jarring. I was like, oh my god, and I couldn't believe it.
Yeah, breasts in movies are now a shocking thing.
God, I love it. God, I love titties. Helena, I love you,
Me too.
especially your titties. Helena's titties are beautiful. Thank you, Helena. I love you. Go ahead, Rich.
Yo, dude, we were last night. There were some like beautiful like Hispanic women on Twitch, and we sent them bits. And this one was doing yoga. I forgot the move she did, but all I know is that it was a great move.
Dude, my editor texted me. I don't know what time it was. He texted me at all hours of the night. I don't know what it was. And he's like, dude, Rich and Jay just donated to some chick to do some yoga moves. And I'm like, of course they did.
It was worth every penny. I'm not into that. Like, I don't go to those kinds of, but one thing that's amazing to do. You should do it on your streams when you do solo streams. Go to Twitch. Just whether it be just the women that are on there or there was this one dude that looked like he was a stoner from the movie The Big Lebowski. And I told him to fart in my face with bits, and he was like, "Thank you, Rich, for the bits." And like he wasn't. Everyone was saying this stuff to him, and he wasn't even like reacting. It was the most bizarre shit.
We actually, I used to be on a show every Saturday, and we used to like at the end of the show where everybody was just too drunk to function. We just went to Twitch and like went to.
Of course they did. Of course they did. Of course they found some yoga streams. The thirst was strong. Oh, I bet. Only Rich and Jay. I swear. Oh, I bet. Oh my god, I love it. They are so flippin' funny. I love it. Oop, hold on. Wait a second. Oh, they are hilarious. Okay. I'm gonna be right back, you guys. I'm going to run to the restroom, but give me just a second. Let me go back to my talking screen here. But y'all can talk amongst yourselves. Jeremy did say Rich wasn't allowed to see his kids and that he scammed his parents out of their own house. Don't think it matters anymore, though. Yeah, exactly, May 1st. Yeah, I agree. I know that Jeremy did say that about him, and that was shitty beyond all belief. I don't know how long ago that was that he did say that, to be honest with you. I do agree that shouldn't have happened. But, like I said, I think Rich is willing to, have it be water under the bridge and for them to just move on. Because, there's only so much there's only so much animosity that you can hold on for somebody before you're just like, I give up, Not saying that Rich is doing that to a certain degree, but I think that he's just willing to let it go, especially after everything that Rich has been through over these last few months. I can't say I blame him. So, they must have traversed through a desert to satisfy that thrust. They must have, Pidgey. Press X to thrust. Spectre! None of that. Yeah, bonk him. Get him. Alright, give me a second. Let me, I just need to have the music tab up here. Give me a second. Sorry, guys. Hope you guys are having fun, though. Let me get this going here. Okay. There you go. Enjoy this while I be right back.
Yeah, she's got some nice long hair, and you know that she's a bad chick. All the boys stare, can't help it, it's a habit. Clothes that she wears, short skirt and a jacket. I just wanna get her all alone on a mattress. I just wanna have it, I just gotta have it. Rumors all around say her body is fantastic. All natural, not a piece of fur is plastic. Head to her toes, yeah, they say that she's a latch. Yeah, the whispers all around say she has a reputation. Don't believe it till I see it, so I want a demonstration. And I've always learned it better with a hands-on education. So I need a private session if you get what I am saying. And they say that she's not easy, no, she's really complicated. But that only makes it better, and it's got me so fixated. And I'm not the type to wait around, I've never hesitated. But she's got me captivated, so the game, I'm gonna play it, yeah. Got a body keep the party going. These rumors got me feeling lonely. I want that body, baby, show me. She's got a body like a coffin. She likes to keep the party going. These rumors got me feeling lonely. I want that body, baby, show me. I heard you look good when you're undressed. I heard you like to get away. I heard you like to stay out late. I heard you had a couple boyfriends. I heard they didn't treat you right. I heard you're hated by your girlfriends, 'cause all the guys want you tonight. Yeah, they say she's too hot, they say she's too cold. Where she came from, nobody really knows. They say she looks young, but say she acts old. From everything I've heard, she gets out of control. And all the boys say she was sent from the heavens, but I'm not too sure that this girl is a blessing. She's got the devil's eyes and they'll cut you like a weapon. She's stuck in my mind like a bad obsession. Got bad intentions. She got a body like a coffin. She likes to keep the party going. These rumors got me feeling lonely. I want that body, baby, show me. She's got a body like a coffin. She likes to keep the party going. These rumors got me feeling lonely. I want that body, baby, show me.
Okay, guys, sorry about that. What are y'all up to? What are you guys doing? Oh yeah, I forgot. Did you see the Disneyland review yet? I did not. Nintendo Mail, I have not yet. No. If you want to send that to me, I think you may already have, but if you want to send it to me again, just in case, you're more than welcome. Spec's been playing too much heterosexual Rebirth. Pidgey! Wait, how do you know what games I'm playing? Spectre, why are you telling on yourself? It's a game Rich played while reviewing the fake PS5. Oh, that's right! I thought that name sounded familiar. That's right. That's hilarious. You guys are terrible. You guys are horrible. I'm gonna get Mr. Huck to bonk you all. Terrible. You're lucky he's playing Zelda right now. Oh, May 1st, that video is hysterical. I still remember Macy almost dying of the laughter. Oh, I bet. I bet she did. I did too. I remember watching that video. I think he was reviewing, he did a video of that, or reviewing it. And, oh my god, I was dying laughing too. I'm not gonna lie. That was hilarious. That was so flippin' funny. Thank you, Nintendo Mail. I appreciate it. Maybe we'll go over that next stream. I'm hoping, so I kind of talked to the hubs about that a little bit, about my streaming schedule. So, as of now, it looks like that we will be free Thursday night. This upcoming Thursday night. So I may stream then. Depending on what we decide to stream on. There are some topics. I mentioned this earlier for those of you who were not here. I did stream earlier this afternoon, and I did the Missouri Miracle story. So go check that out if you can. But I also did mention at the end of the stream, for those of you who are in my Discord or who who follow me on Twitter, I am open to stream suggestions or stream topics that she may think that I'd be interested in. It doesn't necessarily just have to be true crime. It can be about, pretty much anything that you think that would be interesting, like Nintendo Mail. He's been doing a lot of like Disneyland stuff and different theme park stuff. So things like that, or we can go over Spectre's video, which drops tomorrow. We can do that. Or just different topics that come up. Again, it doesn't necessarily just have to be true crime, but if you do happen to know of a story that is true crime related that I might like, feel free to let me know and I can look into it. And we can review it together. But another idea that I thought about possibly doing, and depending on how it goes, is that I may do a tier list. So I know that, and I said this in the stream earlier, I know that tier lists are kind of, like, oh my god, a tier list? Like, what? But I think they're fun. I think that it would be fun. I've never done one before, so I might try my hand at it and see how I do. But again, we'll see. I wonder if you ejaculate on an open cut, you give yourself HIV. May 1st, I don't know what to think of that comment. Not gonna lie. Oh my god. You did an update not that long ago? Okay. Oh god, the dreaded tier list, right? Yeah, that's... Again, I don't know. I may jump on the bandwagon and be like, yeah, why not? But we'll see. We'll see. I haven't decided yet. Again, because I know that they're kind of getting old and boring now. It's been like a few weeks since that's all came up, but we'll see. I may just do it just for the hell of it, just because. So, I'll think about it. I do have a question though. Just real quick, I just want to get some feedback. How do you guys think that I am doing streaming wise? Is my microphone okay? Is everything else good? I just want to double check and make sure. Goth Mommy tier list when? No. No. No, no, no. No, no, no. No, no, no. I ain't touching... No. I ain't touching that with a 10-foot pole. Nope. Mm-mm. Nope. Nope, siree Bob. Nope, not happening. Exactly, Pidgey. The infamous tier list. Not happening. Nope. Mm-mm. Oh, thank you, Spectre. Thank you, Battle. Thank you. Everything sounds good for the most part. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Yeah. I'm starting to come out of my shell a little bit more, too, when it comes to, like, doing streams. I don't know what it is. It just feels very freeing and very, like, yeah, this is where I belong. I don't know how to put it. It's the best way I know. That sounds weird, but it's true. Okay. So... And if Ruin Leon is still here, which I hope he is, if he's maybe lurking in the background. Ruin Leon, I'm a big fan. I adore you. I don't care if you think it's parasocial or not. I just have to tell you that. Okay, let's continue. I think you're awesome. Okay, so let's continue.
Girls doing like ASMR with like those ear mics.
Oh, yeah. No,
You're just trolling the chat. Oh, they're like sucking on the ear mics.
Yeah, like that. Yeah, it's like I'm a big fan of ASMR, but like there's literally people sound like they're giving blowjobs. That's not going to relax. Well, it may give you tingles, but in a whole different way. But
yeah, dude, I'm gonna be honest, and this is kind of unrelated. I don't like mouth noises.
No, me either.
Like makes my skin freaking crawl. I'm like, please don't do that. Like,
oh, it makes me want to throw up. Like if I was like a mouth noises ASMR video, I got to shut it off instantly.
Yeah, I have a German Shepherd. He's the size of a house, and sometimes he just starts licking his lips, like from across the house, and I hear it like downstairs, and it's just like slurp, 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 and I'm like, stop! Like from all the way across the house, I'm like, you son of a bitch, stop! I can't sleep. I can't think. I'm gonna have a panic attack. Keep flipping your flops. I can't do that shit.
I can't say I blame him. We have a dog too. It's not that loud. It's not that loud when he does it, but yeah, I get it. I feel his pain. I understand. You're doing pretty good. You're doing pretty well. I'm surprised since you just started. Oh, thank you, May 1st. Thank you. Yeah, this is my fourth stream so far. So, false alarm, you transitioned as soon as I said that. Yeah, I realized that it wasn't on, and then I'm like, oh. Yep, my bad. Okay. All right, let's continue.
Dude, big dogs, yeah, mouth noises with big dogs is like, yeah, it sounds like someone's sucking dick from a mile away. It does.
Dude, speaking of sucking dick from a mile away, Jesse! Rianne! 2 sexy men! Thank you so much, baby. I love you. I appreciate you. You're goated as hell. Swift kiss to your penis. I mean, your labia. Thank you, Jesse. She's so goated for the first pink boy. That puts us literally almost halfway to Naked Snake already. We started like 10 minutes ago.
I'll be a naked snake too. So Jesse it'll wait, but we'll be naked men together.
Yes. Thank you, Jesse. That's 50 euros. No, that's even more. That's real money.
Jesse's cool as hell.
Dude, she is cool. And she's look at her face. Look at anyways. Slack Lust. 5 for the Goomba. I'll get to see you a little after search. Thank you. I appreciate you. Slack Lust, always for the Goomba. And speaking of tiny penises, Billy Hatcher! That fight was epic. Damn. Actually, you bring up a great point. I'm gonna be honest, Billy. At the middle of the second round, Wings was so slow. It looked like he was like walking and moving in slow motion. If Boogie made it last, maybe Wings would have just fell over. I don't know. There's no telling.
Wings told me he was gassed at that point. He flat out said, "He's like, yeah, I was gassed at that point. Benny, anybody says I was gassed, but he was, he felt it. And you do, man. I've been hitting the bags, and let me tell you something. It was like, oh yeah, I could just do, I could do the elliptical at a high setting for 45 minutes, no problem. And then you do a bag, it's like, oh fuck.
Yeah, dude. I did a sparring session once, a long time ago. It was like YMCA or something when I was probably 18, and I could run a mile in like 6:50, about 6 minutes and 50 seconds back then. So I had the conditioning, and I got in this sparring ring with this dude, and I'm like blocking and hitting. We all have gear on and stuff, and we're getting coached. And it was something I just tried, and I'd never been that gassed in my life. And it was like 45 seconds, and I was like hyperventilating.
Yeah,
and I'm like, what's happening?
Dude. It's fucking humbling. Yeah, because I think what it is, and I'm sure if someone's like in the medical field or whatever it is, because you're doing cardio and you're exerting a lot of force. It's not just you on an elliptical or a Stairmaster or whatever. Like you're throwing hands and putting your muscle. So it's the combination of the two, and you're just like, oh, like my body the next day, every muscle in my body was like, I got force fucked in the ass. So.
Yeah, that's like when you're hitting a girl from behind. You know what I'm saying? And like after, because you got the endorphins, they're popping, so you ain't thinking about nothing but hitting. And then like right afterwards, like after you at the post nut clarity, you're like laying there, like I think I'm having a heart attack. It's like
that never happened to me, thank God. I have sore ass cheeks the next day from thrusting.
Oh Lord, have mercy.
I'm not kidding. I'm just being honest. Like that's like, oh, you get the sore ass.
Rich. Oh my God. Oh my God. This is why I love this man. This is why I adore this man. Oh my God. Oh my God, that's great. I saw Rich's suggested videos. I saw a Bible reading ASMR, which is weird since Rich is an atheist, but man, whatevs. Why doesn't that surprise me that he did that? Why? That's great. Oh, that's funny. Oh, I love this man. I adore him. Richard is a man.
From the explosion. If you're doing a lot of thrusting to get the explosion of satisfaction, my flat hairy ass is sore.
Like that's not what you expect when it's like, yeah, after I have sex, like as a man, the next day I have really sore ass cheeks. And I'm like,
Oh
oh,
my god.
You
Oh,
do
God.
it. It's no one's slapping my ass. I don't have anything getting shoved in the ass. It's the thrusting.
oh my gosh.
This is starting off great. This is
I love how he has
fantastic.
to clarify that.
when I was like 26, 27, I don't remember. Me and one of my buddies, we were at a party, and there's this girl there, and she, she was a wild girl, and she's like, hey, you and your friend, you should just hit me at the same time. And I was like, I was drunk, so I was like, okay, cool. And we're like, so me and my bro that grew up together, we're like, let's do this. And we're in the middle of it, and he like swings into like the moment of like confusion and disorientation, and just slaps me on the ass. And then we just laughed.
So whoa, you're having a threesome, and your friend accidentally slapped you on the ass.
Yeah, me and her ass were like, or her like boobs or something. They were like really close, and he like went and like the tips of his hand like hit my ass cheek instead of like whatever he was trying to hit on her.
Oh,
And we
no.
just busted out laughing like right.
Yeah, that's why I could never do a threesome. I'd be afraid of a guy shooting a rope on me. That would be like I would never be able to live that down.
Oh, please don't shoot the ropes, bro. Just like paint me.
Because you know.
The amount of degeneracy in this. Oh my goodness me. Band Amherst third place. Yep. These are indeed men. They are men. Camelot is a man. Rich is a man. If I had a soundboard, which by the way I may be looking into, I would totally be playing the Oblivion music right now. Not gonna lie. I totally would be playing the Oblivion music or emotional damage. I will send you to Jesus. Those are my favorite. Not lying. Oh my god. Oh goodness me. Here we go.
Man, when you're about to bust a nut, you're not thinking straight. And next thing you know, a rope could be in your face. A rope could be. Dude,
oh my
ropes,
god!
And at that point, man, they're violent ropes. You're like Spider-Man. So.
Yeah, dude. This one time I had like a rag, and I thought I'd put the rag in a certain spot, and I was going ham, making stomach pancakes and whatnot, and the moment came, right, Rich? No pun intended. And I was like, oh fuck, where's the rag? And I looked and it wasn't the spot, and I was like,
Pidgey, I saw that. I heard that Rich's favorite superhero is Spider-Man because he can shoot ropes at people. Pidgey. Okay, you get the bonks now. Everybody bonk Pidgey. Everyone do it. Oh my god. Y'all are crazy. Yeah, you do. You deserve it after that. Y'all are nuts. I love you guys though. I love every single one of you. Like legitly. Like that's I appreciate everybody coming out this late at night. My bad, here's the bat. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Pidgey. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. Alright, here we go. Let's continue.
panicking, and then the rope just shot straight up. Like it flew past me.
Yeah, well, yeah, you have like a window that's like this big, like my penis, and if you don't get it,
I need at some point, I don't know when, but at some point, I want one or both of them on a stream together or separate and I want to talk to the both of them. Oh my god, that would be amazing. I'm just saying. Like, that would be legit. If I could get either one of them on a stream, whether it be interview or whether it would be just watching videos or whatever, I don't care. If I could get either one of them two on, that would be amazing too. I'm not gonna lie. But my first goal, and I'm hopefully going to achieve it here soon, is to do something with Mixie. I think that would be incredible. Like, oh, I'll be fangirling the entire time.
It doesn't matter. It's just coming out literally
ropes, man.
and metaphorically.
Can't stop the ropes, man. Speaking of ropes, Mavdick says, what guitar tuning do you use for metal, Mavdick? So I was a teenager in the mid-2000s.
Oh. Hello, Horror. Thank you for coming. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it. You have a good night. Yes, you take care. Thank you for popping in and saying hello. I appreciate it. I need to do something with you too, ma'am. If you're willing, that'd be awesome if I could do something with you guys. If I could do something with you or Nox or both, that would be great. I'm down for collabing with anybody. Anybody that wants to collab with me or would be willing to do something with me, I'm open. I'm totally open for it. Y'all just need to let me know. Okay, let's continue.
My tears don't fall. Drop D, because, you know, like I just said. Quartering's imaginary black dad. Someone call me Richie.
Richie?
Well,
that guy is always in Rich's chat. Whoever that is a legend. I love them.
welcome back. Hey, it's Dylan Bacon. Where the hell you been, son? I feel like you abandoned me for years.
Dylan! We all love Dylan. Let's get some bacon in the chat for Dylan. Let's get some bacon in the chat for Dylan. Sound like you call her whore? No. She's horror. Horror and hellfire. No. No, definitely not a whore. No. Nope. I'm terrible at saying horror. I sound like my Midwest accent, if you will, is terrible at pronouncing it. So, oh, Nintendo Mail, I'm sorry. Well, thank you for coming by. I appreciate it. Thank you for coming. You have a good night, sir. You have a wonderful night. Okay, I will be able to only watch maybe... we'll watch this for a little bit longer. Because this is like 2.5 hours. We can come back to it on another stream, but I can watch a little bit more of this. So, I'll quit pausing, I promise. I'll shut the hell up. Let's keep going.
Years. Bacon. I love you, dude. Appreciate you. A Dot says, Dad and birds. Maybe some naked snake. Thank you. I love you, A Dot. You're goated.
You're definitely gonna reach that, dude. No question.
Oh, well, that's not a question at all, because Trad's Beardman with $100 super chat. Damn, son. Woo. Starting a serious cut. Got to get shredded as hell for summer. You can have my drinking money. Get on it, dog. Yeah, I've been drinking like every day, so I can't stop. A bunch of like high school buddies have been staying with me for like a week, and I just can't stop. They're like, "Hey, what do you want to do?" And I'm like, "Oh, fuck, I want to drink and play Left 4 Dead on Xbox." I just can't damn stop, dude. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Trad's Beardsman. I don't deserve you. Your beard is goated. I know my mustache is not as good as yours, but I'm gonna get there. Thank you. I'm gonna keep this up on the side over here. Real quick, let's hit these the QTV's felony charge. Love you. Appreciate you. Blob Ross. I love you. Appreciate you. Crispy. My brother makes slurping spaghetti noises. I would punch him right in his face. Just
It's disgusting.
Can we also get some love in the chat for Camelot's mustachio for his mustache? Can we do that? Thank you, May 1st. Thank you, May 1st, for the bacon. Can we get some love for Camelot's mustache, please? And I promise I'll quit pausing. I'll quit pausing after this, I promise. Thank you. Thank you. Hearts in the chat for Camelot. Go sub to Camelot, by the way, if you haven't already thought of it before. Go do it. Like, he's amazing. I'm going to put a link in the chat for him in a minute. Hold on.
Jay calls it ASRM. ASRM. Thank you. Thoroughly tickled. And last but not least, Mr. Abe saying, why did birds suddenly appear? Tell me, Rich, are you near?
Listen,
Awesome.
man, put a bird in my ass. So
Oh my God, the birds, man, the birds. So, how did this fight deal between you and Jeremy break out? The quartering.
me just stoned and talking shit on Twitter. I
Yeah.
put up I put up posts of everything. So one night I'll just ship posts all evening, and just because I'm insane, I'm a man child on Twitter.
Yeah.
And I put up, listen, man, I would box Jeremy. I would get all the medicals and stuff like that. Which, would you? And I think I did a poll. Would you guys watch me box Jeremy? And it's just, for those who follow me on Twitter, you will know that I'm incessant on there. I probably should get off Twitter. And he actually responded to it, which something I posted joking. He was like, yeah, let's go. You don't post cringe shit like this. And it just went from there. But here's the thing now. Keemstar was trying to, he wanted to go, it was October. Then there was, I think he said August. And now he wants to do it in July. I'm like, I can't do July, dude.
That's like a month and a half away.
Yeah, it's a month and change. First off, medicals.
Yeah.
Got to practice more. Got to get sponsors together. And first and foremost, beyond all that, my daughter's still, she's in rehab right now. It's still a hospital though. Until she's out, I'm not leaving the country. You know what I mean? Or leaving the state.
Right. And
Yeah. I don't know if anybody heard about that, but in February, Rich's daughter unfortunately got really super sick. She has what's called 10, which is like a skin type of disease, to a reaction to medication that she got prescribed for a ear infection, I believe it was. And yeah, she's been in the ICU now for the last 3 or so months. She's recovering, thankfully, and is doing okay. But I believe, and if I ever get a chance to talk to Rich, he can obviously correct me if he wants to. He's more than welcome to. But I believe that that's part of the reason why he's letting things go with Jeremy for the most part, is because of what he's going through. At least that's the pattern that I've been seeing. But yeah, he's been, I can't even begin to imagine. And his daughter, I think, is 3 or 4, he said. So it's just absolutely heartbreaking. And she's going to be there for a little while longer. It's or at least that's what he said last time. He really hasn't talked about it too much here, because obviously it's something that is personal, and he doesn't want to delve too much deep into it, and I get it. But yeah, I hope and pray that his daughter's okay. Ugh, I remember when he first said something about it on Twitter, and I just my heart dropped. It was terrible. I can't even imagine. But yeah, she seems to be recovering okay. I think he said that here soon, she's gonna have to have surgery on her eyes or something to that effect. But other than that, she's been doing okay, thankfully. So, I feel for him. That's just awful, 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 awful. Let's get some hearts in the chat for Rich too, please. Hearts, hearts and birds, hearts and birds. Nice tribute to Rich. Hearts and birds in the chat. Thank you, Spectre. Yeah. I can't even imagine. As a mother to a daughter myself, or even if I had a son, I can't. I can't. Ugh. Awful. Hearts and birds in the chat for Rich, please. Thank you. You guys are awesome. May 1st, I hope you stick around. I really do. I hope that I hope that you subscribed and that you are now a fan of me, and I hope that you stick around. You're a good dude. I like you. I like you, May 1st. You're awesome. You know what? Let me do that too. Hearts and birds. Let's get some hearts in the chat for Rich. Let me do that too. Let me stick to my guns here. Let's do some birds. Let's see. See, I can never... Are they under nature? My emojis are all over the place when it comes to this type of chat, so... it usually takes me a minute, too. There we go. Hearts and birds in the chat. Yep. Thank you, guys. Yeah, you're good. You're good people, Be First. You're good peoples. I like you. Hope you stick around, sir. All right, let's continue.
And I was wondering, like, so I assumed Keem had been in contact with you because he was in my stream the other day when Boogie was in here promoting Boogie's fight, and I was so shocked because I just heard it. You know, I feel like Boogie and Wing's fight got announced very recently, and then all of a sudden they were flying out to, the UK. Like, felt like a couple weeks later.
Yeah, it was like 2 minutes. Yeah, it was like 6 weeks. I think the turnaround was insane.
And you need to train for like 6 months, man. Like,
yeah,
it's
exactly. So that's why, like, and I'm gonna do it safe. And first and foremost, even if the quartering backs down, I'm still doing this because I want to just get in full on shape. I've lost a significant amount of weight. I know I put some back on, which pisses me off because life happens. I just want to finish it. And I don't want to just lose weight and be a floppy bastard. I want to, like, build strength. And that's why I'm actually, it's funny. I bought an elliptical. I have a better elliptical coming. And I put a punching bag down there and I'm going to get some weights. So I'm just going to make it part of a lifestyle.
Dude, that's man,
Good
it's
for
crazy
him.
too, because once you get into it, because I don't even know what happened. Like, I just started going to the gym one day. My buddy moved and he's like, "Hey, you want to go to the gym with me?" And I was like, "I guess." And then 2 weeks later, I was like, "Okay, well, this is kind of hard. I'm going to start eating correctly, I guess." And I got like cut in like about 8 months. I got real cut. And it just became a thing. Now, granted, when my wife left, that probably, you know how like you bury yourself in shit when trauma happens?
Mm-hmm.
I went to the gym like twice a day for months. It's the only place I wanted to go. So I think that like made it to where I can't go because I have to go now. Like, I can't skip a day. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I've been there. Trauma's not fun. Yeah, I've been there. Yep. So, little bit about me. That may be a bit personal, but it is what it is at this point. I don't mind talking about it. I can kind of relate to that to a certain degree. I've been wanting to talk about this now for a while. Not that I'm asking for any sympathy or anything like that, but I just want to be open and honest to a certain degree. So, in um February of 2021, I got checked out because I was having some female issues with my time of the month, and it turned out that I had to what were thought of to be cysts on my ovaries, and then it turned into, and later they, I had surgery in April of that year to remove them, and when they did a biopsy it turned out to be cancer. I had, thankfully it didn't metastasize and it didn't spread anywhere else. And they were able to get it taken care of relatively quickly. Um, thank God for that, because I can't even imagine had I had to go through the whole thing, the whole chemo and everything. I'm very, very lucky. But in May of last year, I had to have a hysterectomy, and so now I have to take medication to kind of help prevent the menopausal symptoms to a certain degree. Uh, and yeah, so I've been dealing with all that for the last year. It was a year on May 4th that all happened. So I'm going through menopause at 36. But you know what? At least I'm here and I can kind of relate to that, because it's very strange to have to go through something like that you don't think would be ever happen to you. It's, I'm not, and again, I'm not asking for sympathy points or anything. I'm just being open and honest about what I've been through over these last year. It's been a crazy ride, but you know what? I'm still here. I'm here with you guys. Never thought that would ever happen, that I would ever be here in this place, but I'm very thankful for it. And, the lessons that I've learned throughout the short amount of time that I've been making content, doing things, talking to you guys here and there on Twitter or through Discord or whatever it may be, has been a blessing. I don't know if any of this would have happened had this not happened to me. There's certain things that you just don't know what will happen to you unless you actually try, or whatever falls into your lap. And I'm very grateful to be able to have this platform and for me to be able to express my opinions and my voice. And again, I'm not looking for sympathy or anything like that. I'm just, again, trying to be open and honest. And this is something that I've never really kept a secret. I've told a few people here and there, but I haven't really talked about it very much. But yeah, that's the gist of it. So I'm just thankful to be here, and that I'm okay. That's all I can ask for. Yes, thank you, Pidgey. Yes, thank you. Yeah, it is what it is. Thank you, Pidgey. Yes, it is what it is. And you know, I have, um, I have my husband and I have my daughter. And that's all that I can. And now I have you guys to be able to express different things that come up. And again, I know that it's like, oh, why are you talking about it? Well, because I can, and I want to. I want to be as transparent as I can be, when it comes to certain things that have happened to me. Cuz I don't want to be one of those people that like doesn't say everything and anything. Of course, I'm not going to say everything and anything. There's some stuff that I've left out, but that's the basic gist of it, is that, I'm here and that's what matters. At the end of the day, it's not a big secret. It is what it is. So, yeah, exactly, Battle Puppet, exactly. Which is why I'm extremely extremely grateful that I did. That is why it's so important for people to get checked out yearly with different things like that, and that's why I'm excuse me, now I'm a bit advocate for it. I would to be honest, I really wasn't before, because I didn't ever think that anything like this would ever happen. But thankfully, I caught it when I did, and so now I know. But I've been Has it been? Yeah, I've been cancer free for a year. Yeah, it was a year in May. Of all days, Star Wars Day. May 4th. Yeah, that's when my surgery was last year. So, I mean, it is what it is. I can't change it. I can't go back to it. It happened for a reason, and yeah, that's about it. Get you started on what, Spectre? What do you mean? What'd I do? Oh, excuse me. All right. Let's go ahead and continue. Sorry, guys. Again, I can kind of relate to what Camelot went through with all that to a certain degree. I've never been divorced, but nor will I hope to ever have to go through that. But yeah, that's sorry. I had to share that. So here we go.
No matter what day it is, I go to the gym every single day. Just happen to be in there. It's like the environment, the atmosphere. I just really fucking love it.
It's funny you said that because a subscriber came to me. He's like, "What's some advice you could give? I know you're going back to the gym. I know you're doing stuff." Which, okay, yeah, I'm not in Camelot shape, but I do go to, like, you do got to just kind of treat it as a job, something you have to do.
Yeah.
Because if it's like, oh, I'll go when I'm in a good mood, what happens if you have like a 2 months where you're depressed, or 2 months, like, think of it as something you have to do, like you have to go to work.
I got you.
You know what I mean? Because if you look at it any other way, it becomes something that's, I guess you could say, frivolous, and you'll choose not to do it at times if you have that mentality.
Again, guys, I'm sorry if I did any type of trauma dumping or anything like that. I apologize. I wanted to, I don't know. I kind of wanted to talk about it just to get my feelings out there. But if that was wrong of me, then it is what it is. If you guys don't like that, then I'm sorry. I won't mention it again. But I just felt that it needed to be said. So we'll go back to the video.
You know?
Yeah. You have to get to the point where you want to do it. Like, even if when you are depressed, it makes you want to do it more. And which is kind of how I got and how I am now. Like, I will never, because a lot of people do this thing where they'll get really into the shit for like 2 years and get in shape. And then they just stop one day. And I'm never going to stop unless I get in a train accident and lose both my legs and shit. I'm not stopping. I'm going to go to the gym until I die. I just can't, like, it's my favorite damn place. And I just love it, man. I absolutely love it. And
it's a good stress relief too.
They told me.
Yeah, it is. It's a great stress relief. Just getting out there, being active, things like that. That's why I've been trying my best to just get out there, be active, touch grass, if you will. Getting out there, being, and like I said before, in June, my family and I are going to Colorado, and we plan on doing a lot of hiking and stuff like that. So that'll be fun, and that will be a great way to get some exercise in. And I've been going here and there. I've been trying to take walks and things like that. And like I mentioned earlier, I joined a bowling league with a couple of friends of ours that has been a real workout too, and that I've been keeping active that way. Yeah, I can relate. Oh, thank you guys. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. Started doing yoga at least 10 minutes a day last year, and I'm feeling so much better. Yes. Yes, Battle Puppet. Yes. Yoga is very good too. I've been trying to do like some stretches here and there to try to get out and try to get more active. It's been working. I'm not limited to what I can do, thankfully, but I don't want to get to that point, to where I can't do anything, that I can't fend for myself. But that's one of the things that I promised myself, when all of this started first going on, that I wouldn't get to that point, and I haven't yet. And nor would Mr. Huck or Baby Huck let me do that either, thankfully. So there you go. So I'm lucky in that regard. But yeah.
Wait, the girls tell me they like my mustache all the time at the gym.
Yeah, it's that mustache, dude. I'm telling you, you look like you're from BioShock Infinite. He looks like a villain from Bioshock Infinite. That's why they love it.
Rich is not
where
wrong.
did Kevin Hunts go? Kevin Hunts, by the way, look at this man. Wow. Kevin Hunts with a pink boy. He's beautiful. I love you, dude. Appreciate you. I've done hypnosis, and she made me bust.
I love how they have to go around it on YouTube.
I've done hypnosis, and she made me bust. Could you imagine getting hypnotized and they're like, now bust, and it just explodes? That'd be crazy. Thank you so much, Kevin, for another pink boy in another stream. This dude's always throwing it down. Him and Trads Beardsman and Billy Hatcher always going ham as hell every single stream. I love you, and I appreciate you. 130 until Naked Snake already. You're goated.
Did you ever hear that woman who, like, she had like 300 orgasms a day to the point like she couldn't even function?
Yeah, I've
Oh
seen
my
that before.
God.
God, could you imagine?
I cannot even imagine having to go through all that. What they just mentioned. Oh my God, that would be horrible. Sorry, Dunya. Oh no, I read that part. Hold on. Yeah, my last physical I wasn't happy with, so I went, well, let's fix that shit, and now I'm more or less able to keep up with my son. Ha ha! W in the chat for Battle Puppet. That's awesome. That's great. Good for you, Battle Puppet. Good for you. I've mostly tried to head to the gym to exercise to lose weight and be more active after potential colon cancer scare. Ooh. Oh no. Try my best to work out an hour nearly every day. Yes. Oh my God, Pidgey. Oh, thank God that didn't happen. Oh, thank God. Security head at my high school. The security head at my high school beat cancer the first time he had it. Unfortunately, he lost the second time. He was a Vietnam veteran. Oh. Oh, that's so sad. Oh. Terrible. See, and that's the thing. Is that you just never know with different situations like that. Like, I've had family who's had cancer, sadly, you know, and so has Mr. Huck. Mr. Huck has had family who's had cancer. And you just never know what can happen with it. As long as you try your best to take care of it, that's all that you can really do, you know. But thankfully, in my case, it wasn't, it didn't get to the point to where I had to do chemo or anything like that, because had I had to do that, that would, you know, I can't even begin to imagine. I'm extremely lucky in that regard when it comes to that, and I know how lucky I am, and it's like very mind-boggling that I didn't have to get to that point either, because like I said, I can't even begin to imagine what that would have been like had I had to have done that, you know. But which is why I'm a big advocate, and I will continue to be a big advocate for not only for women but for men to get checked out, you know, health wise. That's why it's so important to do your yearlies and do your physicals and things of that nature, so then that way you can avoid things like this. You know, I truthfully don't know how long I had those cysts for. You know, when the nurse checked me out and when, you know, everything was said and done, they said that I had those cysts. I could have had those cysts for years, you know, and nothing could have affected it until one day it could have burst, you know, and who knows what could have happened then. Everything happens for a reason. And that's how I look at it. And that's why I have to look at it that way. Otherwise, I'll drive myself crazy. Is this happened for a reason, and it will continue to happen for that reason, and that's all I can, you know, and it is what it is, and that's why I'm here today. Yeah, when I was 15, I was eating like crap, and when I got a physical, my doctor told me that if I kept it up, I could have potentially gotten colon cancer. Oh, Pidgey. Oh, God. I can't even imagine. Yeah, that's a very scary scare to have. Yes, colon cancer is no joke, man. Ugh, cancer itself is no joke, but still. I'm glad that you all can relate and that you guys have accepted it. Yes. or accepted what I said. So, excuse me, but it's, you know, it is what it is. I'm here, and I'm here. That's all I can, really say about it. It's, again, not trying to trauma dump. And if anybody watches this later and thinks that I am, okay, fine. Maybe I am. I'll own up to it. But I just want to relate to my audience, and just say that I am expressing how I feel, and if anybody has, I'm not saying that anybody would, but if, I'm just saying just in general, May 1st, blow thy Lord, damn Michael. Yeah. I almost would have lost my brother if we didn't get him checked out after a bite from one of my birds. It bruised. Oh, come to find out he had ITP 3 years after that. Oh my God. Oh, Spectre. Oh, I can't even. Oh, thank God your brother's okay. Yeah, that's no joke, man. None of it's no joke. That's why I'm a big advocate for it now. And I get checked out every year. Well, the last 2 years, I should say. So, thank you guys for listening to my my sad story. He had to have been on steroids at one point. He was miserable. Oh, I can't even begin to imagine. You know what? At one point, I did have to, it wasn't steroids, but it was, when I first got checked out and they said that they were cysts, or what they thought were cysts, they gave me some type of medication to try to help shrink them and it was a form of like steroids / birth control in a way. I don't remember the name of it, but it was something along those lines. It was something to that effect. Oh boy, that was no joke. That was no joke at all. Yeah, the medication that I'm taking now, I am let's be honest, I am taking HRT. I am taking hormone replacement therapy. I'm taking estrogen to kind of help subside, like I said, the menopausal symptoms. Because of how young I am, that's why that they gave me that, to kind of help alleviate those symptoms a little bit. But let me tell you what, the estrogen that I'm taking is no joke. Like it's something. It packs a punch, but that's why you got to be careful with it as much as you can be. So, supposedly avoiding packaged / processed foods makes you less likely to get cancer. Yeah, I've heard that before too, May 1st. The studies on that are so mixed to a certain degree. As long as you try your best to avoid them as much as possible or limit your processed food intake, that can help, obviously. But, again, some people just do what they want to do, and it is what it is. I really can't say very much on that either. I can't talk. I do it on occasion too, maybe a little bit too much. We all do to a certain extent, but, I really can't speak on that. All right, let's continue.
Like, at first glance,
it sounds good on the surface, but
and then you actually think about it, and you think about walking and just ropes just coming out of you all day until it's just dry heaving, like just air. Like your balls
wouldn't be able to function.
What's up, weird collar guy?
Is how you'd have to go on disability because you couldn't stop coming.
I would just I'd be like, can you just like take my balls? Can you like cut them off or something so I can live my life?
Yeah, at that point, exactly.
Just cut them bitches off. I don't need these anymore. So you don't have a date like ironed out for the fight with.
I have a feeling it's going to end up being like sometime in 2024 at this point, because like I'm not doing July 8th. There's no way. And I know that like they prefer it to be in the States, which I get because there's more of our fans here.
Yeah.
So. And
God, I really hope it happens, but I don't. Now, and I know Jeremy has. I read somewhere that he has severe travel anxiety. And he doesn't like going on planes or something. So I'm like, well, how the hell is he going to do this shit then?
Yeah,
Right.
you're gonna have to go on a. I mean, I guess if it's in the States, then maybe that's another reason why they want to do it earlier in the States. But no, I'm not half-assing it. I'm not gonna just rush into the ring and, like it'll, if it takes 6 months or it has to happen next year, it has to happen. I'm down to do it. So that's not the issue. But I'm not, doing it next week either.
Do you think the outcome will be closer than Boogie and Wings fight?
I have no idea. All I know is I heard that the quartering is allegedly taking it seriously, and he has a good trainer. So, do I believe it? I have no idea. But I'm just going to take it at face value because it'd be stupid to do anything else.
Yeah, I think it'll be. Yeah, have you ever been in a fight like in school or anything?
Nope.
Oh, fuck yeah. See, I've only ever been in like a couple ever, but I wonder about. I feel like now Jeremy like pees in a drawer and shit, so I feel like he probably haven't been in a fight either, right? Hard to say. Yeah.
Well, it's funny because maybe he's doing it as 4D chess to throw me off track. And someone said, get in the ring with Rich. He's like, and he wrote like, LOL, get in the ring. I get winded getting out of bed. So maybe like, that doesn't sound like someone who wants to fight. However, maybe, like I said, he's doing 4D chess and trying to throw me off thinking he's doing nothing when he's actually practicing every day with a trainer in Brie Larson's shed.
Yeah. Oh, did you see her outfit on when she hosted Jimmy Kimmel? Or I think it was Jimmy Kimmel Live.
She's hot as hell. I don't know anything about her politics. I don't care. I just think that she could. If she ever wanted to sit on my face, I'd be okay with it.
Yeah. So I've.
Rich. Oh my god, Rich. Of course. Oh my god. Rich, I love you. I love this band so much. Oh my god. He always dealt with horseplay and fighting, though everyone seemed to respect him. Oh, okay. I know who you're talking about. Yeah. I'm better now with friends. I hope you are well. Aw, we're collard grey. You're so sweet. Right? Rich, what are you doing? What are you doing? Oh my god. This man. Richard Masucci is a man. Yep.
I haven't really liked her for a while just because the overt believe all women thing. Like I don't have a like there's bad shit that happens and things need to be addressed. Like I think everybody can agree with that. But like just being like, just believe all women no matter the evidence. I'm like, that's crazy. And she was part of that comedian. And then also Captain Marvel was trash, and it was all awful. And then all of a sudden, it's almost like she had like a PR meeting with her marketing people, and they're like, "You're gonna be based now. You're gonna have your boobies out, and they're gonna be huge and fat and delicious."
Mm-hmm.
Because before it was
huge and fat and delicious. Yeah. There you go.
Yep.
Before it was like cover me up, and now she's like, "Look at my boobies, flipping them out and shit." And they're
oh god. Okay, guys. All right. Well, I got to get to bed, y'all. I gotta be up at like 6:30 with with Baby Huck. So I'm gonna end it here. But I'll tell you what. I am, depending on how tomorrow goes, or maybe Tuesday, depending. I may go live on Tuesday. So just keep an eye out for that. And I'll let you guys know. But I will, I'll send out a tweet or I'll post it in the Discord. I'll probably do both. I'm going to end it here. I'm so sorry. I wanted to go a little bit longer, but the tiredness just hit me out of nowhere. But I do appreciate it. And we are Collard Grey. They're talking about Brie Larson. And how, yeah, they're Brie Larson. That's all I got. So I I'll go ahead and end it here. We can finish this probably Tuesday night. If not, then probably Thursday. Excuse me, at the very latest. So either way, I will plan on watching this again, and we can react to the whole thing, and hopefully we'll have more time and I'll be able to plan it out better. But I appreciate you guys coming out. You guys are all awesome. I appreciate every single one of you, even the lurkers who came in. I appreciate you too. I hope that, again, thank you for listening to me drone on about stuff that happened personally inside my personal life. But again, you know, maybe it's a fault of me, maybe it isn't, but I like to be transparent with things that have gone on with me, and just to give a bit of insight into me and why I am the way that I am. So it is what it is. I appreciate you guys accepting me for my crazy ass self too. On top of that, y'all can argue with me all you want, but you know it's true. So but again, y'all are stuck with me now. Ha ha. Anyway, sorry. I'm gonna go before I say anything else. You guys have a great night. Let's get some GGs in the chat. And as Peepaw would say, keep your powder dry, and I'll see you in the funny paper.